Всем привет, с вами Dreamdweller, и мы продолжаем бегать во второй Mass Effect. Так, что это у нас такое? Ну-ка, берись. Угу. Продолжаем. Итак, мы помогли Касуме в прошлый раз.
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew. I can see why she's good at her work. She never reveals anything meaningful about herself. It's all on the surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is. Anyway, what's up?
Так,
I always have time for
есть
you,
что-то интересное?
Commander.
Нет.
Okay,
Нет, ты
maybe
мне
we'll talk later.
скажи, кто со мной хочет
How may
пообщаться.
I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Jack would like to see you down in her hidey hole on the engineering deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be
I'll
all.
be here if you need
Хорошо.
anything.
Так, сообщение. Прости, любимый, я хожу от тебя к Крогану. Местами ты слишком мал для своей расы. Морлан, кто это? Вы боитесь услышать подобное в свой адрес? Реклама, что ли? Спасибо. Так, давай в каюту капитана посмотрим на новые корабли рыбок и хомяка. Начнем с рыбок. Так, кормим рыбок. Замечательно. Хомячок. Туалет, интересно. Хомячок. Прикольный. Теп-теп-теп. Так. Итак, у нас властелин. Блин, если бы они еще подписывались, было бы вообще замечательно. А, так она здесь. Прикольно. Так. Остался последний корабль. А, нет, не последний. Еще есть. Получается, сколько? Вот это тут раз. Вот тут второй, скорее всего. Тут третий. И тут, возможно, четвертый. Четвертый. Так, ладно, теперь Джек. Джек. Так, о чем ты хочешь поговорить?
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
Что случилось?
You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
Да уж, согласен.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
Ну, по сути,
They
не было, да.
tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, Mess with someone's head enough, and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful
Это
bitch.
верно.
Fucking idiots.
Поэтому лучше нормально к детям своим
I'm gonna
относиться.
talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information
А,
like
ну,
that.
понятно.
Attacking our allies is gonna derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
I'll set a
пошли.
course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Так, да давай, наверное, сразу на Праге избегаем. Так, ну-ка. Не застревай. 5 мимо. Забываю постоянно. Так, окей. Праге. У нас тогда получается что? Так, по отряду есть что-нибудь интересное? Пока ничего нет. Так, кредитов 80 тысяч я лучше еще покоплю. Так, по журналу, по заданиям. Так. У нас получается... Остается Талия, Юстициар и Убийца. Лиара еще потом. И Джек, Миранда и Заид. Миссия лояльности. Праге. Хорошо. Отправляемся на Прагию.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment's
Так,
talk?
есть
I always have
что-нибудь?
time for you, Commander.
I
Нет.
better go.
Okay.
Больше ничего нет. Ну
Maybe
ладно.
we'll talk later.
Если ничего нет, то на Прагию. Вперед из песней.
We have used half our fuel.
Так, сейчас мы пополним все это дело. Так, ретранслятор. Интересно, тут прям все вместе. Помочь Джек. Пойдем, наверное, вот так вот. Потом. То, что рядом будет, то и будем выполнять. Так, ага. Даже если далеко не нужно, все находится здесь. То есть, я так понимаю, это типа детдома, куда мы сейчас приземлимся. Странно, у меня же новый челнок, почему показывают именно этот? Непонятно. Так, это однозначно понятное дело. Так, информация по ней. Лояльность. Лоялен. Лояльность обычная. Обычная. Лояльность обычная. Так, удар тени, перезагрузка, светоштурмовая граната. Пистолеты, пулеметы. Так, что по внешнему виду? Черная или красная? Любопытно. Ну, давай красненькой, что ли. Все, побегаем с девчонками. Получается, одна биотик, вторая типа технарь, наверное. Что-то в этом роде.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Разумеется, дождь, разумеется, непогода, напряженная музыка, ну, все как по стандартам кинематографа. Итак. Нам в какую сторону? А хрен его знает в какую. Просто куда-то идем. Или, может быть, сюда?
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
А, то есть он просто тупо хочет взорвать все. Даже если учесть, что здесь никого нет.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were
Всё
not stuck and
возможно.
starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
Так, 3000 кредитов. Так. Не прошляпить бы момент. Отлично. Так, кредиты взяли. Все, можно двигаться дальше. Можно двигаться дальше.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again.
Sounds like this facility turned its back on Cerberus.
They
Да.
didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
То есть призрак не знал, что здесь происходит.
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. Sunlight through the
Так, ну нам
cracks in the
вниз.
ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Так, наверху есть что-нибудь? Нет. Наверху ничего нет. И я вижу дверь, в которой нам нужно проникнуть. Тут
They've seen us.
собачка. Крыски, собачки, хрен его знает.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
They
в каком-то
actually
смысле уже
rewarded
не
you for
важно, да.
attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Так, и цель
What were
боев.
they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Hell yes. Так, двигаемся дальше. Так, больше ничего нет. Хорошо.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject Zero is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Так, ну, двигаем дальше. Ну, я так понимаю, кроме собачек
This
здесь...
place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Или здесь кто-то есть еще. Так, иди сюда, иди сюда. И вот так. Замечательно. Нулевой элемент. Замечательно. А то мы 3000 потратили на Джек. Так. Все нормально, у меня просто мышка. Провод от мышки тянется. Короче, не страшно, все в порядке у меня. Все у меня в порядке. Так. Опа, здрасте. Откуда здесь кровавая сталь? Чего это было? Офигенно. Мощный биотик. И мощный техник, я так понимаю. Так, ну-ка. Все. Замечательно. А хрен его знает, вроде бы тоже биотик. Но она может скрытно кого-то убивать. А это круто. Так, и Джек тоже может поднимать людей. А это офигенно.
I'm saying these tables are the perfect size for little kids. Dissecting children. Oh, God.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
К сожалению, я не слышу, о чем мне говорят. Увы. Ну, ничего страшного. Думаю, ничего особенного важного мы не пропустили.
Strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl
Ну,
again.
стервы...
It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Стервой Джек сделала жизнь. Но она же не родилась только, правильно? Она родилась маленькой девочкой. Собственно, маленькая девочка там еще осталась внутри нее. Поэтому не все потеряно. Она все еще может стать хорошим человеком. Господи, испугался, думал, кто-то бежит. А это Джек тут с ума сходит. Ну да, судя по всему, комната детей. Так, а мне вот интересно, патрончики у нас будут здесь какие-нибудь вообще или нет?
This, it's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Господи. Я прошу прощения. Все в порядке. Просто нос зачесался. Так. Сохранимся еще раз. Ну, мало ли.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Так. Вот первый элемент. Так. Где второй? Вот второй. И вот третий. Замечательно. Ух ты. Сила биотического удара. Джек, это для тебя. Так, а нам куда? Нам туда. Значит, сначала пойдем в то помещение, посмотрим, что там есть. Если что-нибудь интересное, то... А тут ничего интересного и нет. Значит, смотрим.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Но, видимо, ее хотели сделать еще более сильной. Соответственно, делали эксперимент на других детях, чтобы вот и испытывали ее, то есть она сражалась с другими детьми. Как раз таки поэтому.
The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Так, вперед. Сохранимся еще раз. Не зря. Не зря.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kieran. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see. Kill them
Разумеется.
on my own. I want
Так, запускаем фаерболы.
concentrate fire. All squad.
Так,
Form
надо
up
было
now.
выше. Сейчас повыше запустим. Вот так. Вот так вот. Хорошо.
Overrun. We outnumber and outgun all.
Хорошо. Так. Блин, промахнулся. Сейчас, не промахнусь.
Tighten up. I
Блин.
want suppression and I want it now.
Оп.
Nothing can stop us.
Так, попало или не попало? Я что-то не могу понять.
Krogan coming at us! One down!
Хорошо.
I'll kill them myself.
Разобрались. Прекрасно.
Only room
Замечательно.
left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there.
Ну
I want
да.
to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Так, есть... Да ладно. Одну ошибку допустил всего лишь, ты прикинь. И все. И сосай кудасай. Ладно, не страшно. Не страшно.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe.
Я думал, он
This
скажет,
room
иди
was
в
my
жопу.
whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Так.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Ну, значит, надо все сжигать и до свидания.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
Так, все, да, получается. Чего так? Поговорите. Так а чё? Как говорить-то? Вроде все посмотрел. Может, надо выйти отсюда? А, вот.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Хорошо. Неплохой такой взрыв. Ну, нормально. Помогли Джек. Выяснили, кто она, что с ней произошло. Блин, фигово, когда вот так вот эксперимент ставит. Да блин, задолбали эти экспериментаторы. В любой игре есть какие-нибудь уроды с экспериментами. Так, ладненько. На сегодня все. Спасибо за внимание. Спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, комментируйте. И до встречи в следующей серии. Пока-пока.